What's up guys, Red here, and today I'm trying out a new segment called Smash Spotlight. We're going to be highlighting a certain fighter or aspect of Smash Bros and learn a bit more about their origins. Today's spotlight is on the mysterious racer, Captain Falcon. Let's get into it.
Show me your moves!
Captain Falcon made his debut back in 1990 in the racing video game F-Zero. F-Zero took a futuristic design with its racing with the introduction of high-speed hover cars. Captain Falcon is the mascot for the game as he pilots the Blue Falcon, and he is among the best racers in the entire universe of F-Zero. Not only that, but he is a revered bounty hunter as well, with a past that is shrouded in mystery. Funnily enough, Captain Falcon's only appearance in the original F-Zero game is both on the box art and in the instruction manual, as he would not make an actual in-game appearance until F-Zero X on N64 8 years later. An interesting fact that not a lot of people know is Captain Falcon was actually designed to be the flagship character of the Super Nintendo console. Now this is fairly surprising for most because of how little Captain Falcon has actually appeared since his debut. Nintendo did an interview last year ahead of the release of the Super Nintendo Classic with Kazunoubu Shimizu, the director of the original F-Zero game. This little back and forth between the interviewer and Shimizu was quite interesting. Changing the topic, I'd like to ask about the characters. Captain Falcon and other characters don't appear in gameplay, so how did they come about? I remember we started thinking about various things after the game was complete. You didn't think about characters at all during development? No, Captain Falcon was originally the mascot character for Super NES. That statement is a bit shocking, isn't it? I've never heard that Captain Falcon was the mascot for Super NES. Even most people at Nintendo don't know that. When development of F-Zero was almost complete, I was doing a bunch of illustrations and someone expressed a desire to make a mascot character for Super NES with a name like Captain something. Though I'm sure you know by now that ended up not panning out as far as the whole mascot for Super Nintendo goes. There seems to be two different continuities for Captain Falcon. In the F-Zero franchise, there seems to have been mention on an old F-Zero X website that his name is Douglas J. Falcon, but as far as I can tell, Nintendo has never used that name anywhere else other than that old website, and it is rumored that his title of Captain came about because he was once an officer on the Internova police force. However, there is also the F-Zero GP Legend continuity. F-Zero GP Legend was an anime about F-Zero, which also spawned a game based off of it. In this version, Captain Falcon becomes not a name, but in fact a title that will be passed down from generation to generation. The writer under the current Captain Falcon in this timeline is Bart Lemming. Though Captain Falcon is not featured in every episode of the anime, he does play a significant role in helping to beat the main series antagonist, Black Shadow. Spoiler alert, at the end of the anime, Captain Falcon, or Bart Lemming, actually dies in a fiery explosion, preventing the evil Black Shadow from escaping and ensuring he can't cause any more harm. Before his death, Bart passed on the title of Captain Falcon to the series' other protagonist, Rick Wheeler. As far as Smash Bros goes, Sakurai had free reign over his character combat style, as Captain Falcon had never appeared in combat in a game before, so iconic moves like Falcon Kick and the infamous Falcon Punch were actually made up completely by Sakurai and his design team, though some of his moveset may have been taken as inspiration from the short Captain Falcon comic that appeared in the F-Zero manual on the Super Nintendo. But his Smash Bros moves were seen as so iconic that even the F-Zero anime, which we saw earlier, utilized the Falcon Punch as Falcon's coup de grace moment, proving how influential Smash Bros has been on the character of Captain Falcon. That is quite the acknowledgement. As for some fun facts about Captain Falcon, he has quite a few. In all of Captain Falcon's Smash designs, he's shown as having a holster for a gun attached to his side, but that gun is never once worked into his moveset in the games. Though in the comic that appears in the F-Zero manual, Captain Falcon is shown utilizing the gun, leaving questions as to why Sakurai and his team acknowledged the weapon and costume design, but never actually worked it into his moveset. Captain Falcon is the only Smash Bros playable character to use something other than a face portrait as his stock icon. In Smash 64, his stock icon was just an image of a digital Falcon logo. However, this was changed after Smash 64 to a regular face portrait and has continued since then. Captain Falcon is one of only 2 characters to keep all of their 6 original costumes in every Smash Bros. Game. Additionally, he is one of only 2 characters as sole representatives for their entire franchise. One of Captain Falcon's alternate costumes is always dedicated to represent Blood Falcon, who is a character in the F-Zero universe that was cloned from DNA that was stolen from Captain Falcon. That brings us to the end of the spotlight for Captain Falcon, the mysterious racer. Hopefully you were able to learn some cool new things about him that you may not have known already. I will be taking the highest voted Smash character or assist trophy in the comments and using them for the next Smash Spotlight. As always, don't forget to watch some of my previous videos if you have time. Sub with notifications on for future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.